What's good, Pubg Mobile Kenya? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and as usual, we are live tonight for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8, and it is the semi-finale for tonight. We have Group A versus Group C. Kama kawaida, kuna jana danganye. Homa inanipeleka mbio tena sana, lakini you know what? Nobody can stop reggae. And yes, we are here to see how the teams are going to be performing. For the teams in Group A, it is their last chance to participate in this semi-finale, their last chance to make sure that they qualify. So I hope they have a plan for that, because Kikiumana, then Nikatutonana the next season for Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games. Okay, poleni sana for that. So I'll be taking a quick look at the participating teams tonight. So for tonight, we have Group A versus Group C, where we have Tycoonz Esports, Inhale Tempo, FAAMXJOD, Blitz is in the building as well. Epic Esports, Pia to join kidogo. We have Invisibles, Slay Girls, Deadly Esports, Deadly Mambo ni yale Mambo ni vile vile zinafaa kuwa styles. Sidhani kazi bado ni deadly, but we need to see if that's going to be the case. We have STR Esports, Night Guardians, Dark Tempers, Assassinators, CX Esports, Road to Glory, Delta Esports, that is Delta Force, Night Raids, War Esports, and the BMGs. Of course, like I've just said, the teams from Group A, they should know that this is their last chance when it comes to qualifying and making it to basically the finale for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8. And as usual, guys, you already hear the live stream. I hope you like the live. Share the live stream link. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to do so. And we, of course, have the usual giveaway. Jamal is there in the building. What's good, Jamal? How are you feeling today? Welcome to the live stream. We are going to be having a usual giveaway. So the first person to make the correct predictions for Game 1 will be getting 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. And then if that person makes another correct prediction and says the team that is going to be winning Game 2 is this team, that person gets RP because he got 2 predictions right. You've heard me correctly. There is an RP to be given out, as well as 100 Kenya shillings airtime worth of winning every single time you make the correct prediction. Game 1, you make a prediction, credit Sony yako. Game 2, credit Sony yako. Game 3, oh, okay, make it right continuously. Game 1 and 2, maybe 3 and 4, whatever. I matter the format, as long as you got 2 right predictions, that is, the RP is automatically yours. And looking at the map rotations for tonight's games, as usual, we're going to be starting with the land of snakes, that is Sanhok, and then we'll be going directly to the land of pure rocks and buildings, Erangel. Then we come back to the land of pure dust in Miramar, and then we go back to buildings in Erangel, and then we'll be calling it a night. And looking at the current standings as of yesterday, remember these teams, it has the Group B in here because Group B played yesterday. They played against a Group A where they got a couple of interesting fights there. We had a team like Invisibles getting 2 chicken dinners. Tactical team as well got 1 chicken dinner, and we also had another team, they're only ones getting a chicken dinner, which is really impressive. But you can see the margin. Invisibles so far is at 72 points, unbeatable. Tactical team is at 35 points. The margin is too high, and I hope all these teams have a strategy to it, because ni kama Invisibles walijam, waliona kidogo our glory is not being where it's supposed to be, and we need to get our name back up. Now you can see they have the 72 points there. So I hope Group C work on a strategy that works, and that whatever they're planning to do will help them get at least up to where we have the players basically from Invisibles. So all you have to do is beat Invisibles, not to qualify, but just to show you can do it. Okay, you have to beat the Invisibles so we can see that you guys can actually do it. Manene atakuwa imechemka kidogo, but then you have a couple of teams there that didn't really do a lot of get a lot of points on their side. We have Delta Force, 3F Esports, and K9 Esports. They really had a hard time yesterday, but they'll have time to catch up tomorrow, because 4-3F and K9, they're not with us tonight. They will catch up tomorrow. I hope they have a plan for that. But teams like Tycoonz, FAAMXJOD, the BMGs, Deadly Esports, SL Girls, these teams are still in the game. They have a chance of improving their skills and getting more points towards their side there. L3G as well is still not. Oh, no. I don't think L3G is playing tonight. But L3G have a chance of also improving their score here. They are 28. They've tied the Road to Glory team here with 28 points on each side. And Night Guardians, they're coming a little bit close to the tactical team with 32 and 35, 3 points apart. That's something I hope they have also a plan for, and maybe we'll be seeing how that changes for them. And then you have the Invisibles still leading 72 points in the bag. That's a little bit too high. And they're still playing tonight. So hapo where? Mina hata siwadanganyi mambo yata umana, but the game is about to begin. The players have already started joining in the game. We're going to be waiting for them to join in. So as they do so, kama ushafika kwenye live stream, how are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling? Are you ready for the action? Are you ready to see yani vile mambo yatachemka? Because I'm telling you guys, Group A are at the verge of either making it to the finals or not making it to the finals. So if you're already here, make your prediction. Tell me in the comment section which team do you think is going to be getting the chicken dinner for game one. As long as your prediction is right, 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. And if you make another correct prediction throughout the 4 games, you'll be going home with RP. RP is about to end, so please make sure you fight your way to it. Make sure you make your predictions. The team you're vouching for, Ombasana, they're putting all their cards on the table and they're focusing on getting the chicken dinners. Like I said, support the live as much as you can. If you can like it, please go ahead and do so. Forgive me, homa inanitandika, but I'm not going to stop streaming. Kama ni kelele tutaipiga si wote. And Wild Arrow, karibu sana kwenye live stream. It's been a while since I saw you. I only see the Pubg Mobile Africa live stream, but then we have another streamer with us here. And that is Wild Arrow, karibu sana, and come and enjoy the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. Hapa sasa ndio vita ukua. It's sijui nitakuelezaje, mambo yanakuanga imechemka, hiyo nayo inakuanga crazy kidogo. Just give me a second. Oh, I think I didn't put something here. Let me just check on something. Give me a second. Okay, so let's head on back to the lobby and see what is happening and how many teams have already made it to the game. And you can tell me, of course, in the comment section, which teams are you guys vouching for. 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. RP as well is up for grabs, so make sure you make your predictions, and then we'll be seeing how that goes. Of course, if you do not know the teams that are participating, those other teams that are participating, those who are new to the live stream, you can have a quick look at the teams that are participating. Just pick any name. You never know. You might pick a team and they might get a chicken dinner, and 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime ni yako na nivyo. You go home a happy man or woman, as long as your prediction is correct. Leo ni mimi na maji moto. So give me a second. I'm going to be letting the players join in, and then I'll be back with you guys for in a few minutes. So let me put on some music for you guys, all right? And then I'll be back in a jiffy. kelele tutaipiga si wote. And Wild Arrow, karibu sana kwenye live stream. It's been a while since I saw you. That day versus Group C. Kama kawaida hakuna tunadanganya. Homa inanipeleka mbio tena sana, lakini you know what? Nobody can stop reggae. And yes, we are here to see how the teams are going to be performing. For the teams in Group A, it is their last chance to participate in this semi-finale, their last chance to make sure that they qualify. So I hope they have a plan for that, because if you manna, then we touch down another next season for Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. Okay, so let me start for that. So I'll be taking a quick look at the participating teams tonight. So for tonight we have Group A versus Group C, where we have Tycoonz Esports, Inhale Tempo, FAAMXJOD, Blitz is in the building as well. Epic Esports PR meant to join kidogo. We have Invisibles, Slay Girls, Deadly Esports, Deadly Mambo ni yale yale, Mambo vile vile zinafaa kuwa styles. Sidhani kazi bado ni deadly, but we'll see if that's going to be the case. We have STR Esports, Night Guardians, Actempus, Assassinators, CX Esports, Road to Glory, Delta Esports, that is Delta Force, Night Raids, War Esports, and the BMGS. Of course, like I've just said, the teams from Group A, they should know that this is their last chance when it comes to qualifying and making it to basically the finale for the Kenya Pubg Mobile Games Season 8. And as usual, guys, you're looking here the live stream. I hope you like the live. Share the live stream link, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you yet to do so. And we, of course, have the usual giveaway. The Mal is there in the building. What's good, the Mal? How you feeling today? Welcome to the live stream. We are going to be having a usual giveaway. So the first person to make the correct predictions for game 1 will be getting 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. And then if that person makes another correct prediction and says that the team that is going to be winning game 2 is this team, that person gets RP because he got 2 predictions right. You've heard me correctly. There is an RP to be given out, as well as 100 Kenya shillings airtime worth of winning every single time you make the correct prediction. Game 1 you make a prediction, credit Sonia for game 2, credit Sonia for game 3. Oh, if you make it right continuously, game 1 and 2, maybe 3 and 4, whatever, I matter there. Alright, and I am officially back, and game 1 is finally a go. I hope it doesn't go off. And yes, 1 second. I think my audio is back. Okay, awesome. Reni, poleni sana guys for the double speak. I think there is a double speak in the live there. When I left the music playing, it picked up the YouTube studio confirming the audio. But here's the issue. So far, I can see a couple of you guys have already made your predictions. Invisibles is there. BMG have also been mentioned. Another team, Epic, has been mentioned. I mean, but let's see what happens, because Russian is there in the comment section telling people that hakuna mtu anaweza shinda Invisibles in Kenya. Well, Russian, you'll be very, very much shocked that teams are actually coming up. Na kidogo Invisibles muna struggle, but hatutaambia watu hiyo. Hiyo ni sisi tumejionea na tutanyamazia, will tell no one, lakini in real life muna struggle. But yes, poleni sana again for the double speak. I'm sure my YouTube was speaking as the music was singing. Again, I do apologize for that. But the game has begun. Teams have gone to the places they feel safe to land. And we have YCEE Esports have also landed where we have another team. They were going to be seen whether the fight will be taking place or not. Epic Esports taking on a fight against the players from Dark. Having lost one of their teammates already, that is Power. I hope Power and his teammates are thinking about the points that they need to have in the back there. SL girls also taking on a fight. I mean, watu wameanza vita mapema tena sana. Already, one of the ladies has been taken back to lobby, that is Tokyo. And we have the players from Deadly Clan. They are in the same place as the SL girls. And that is... Skylar, her teammates, they're all in the same place here. Mimoida is still in the building, a very beautiful and skilled lady in the Pubg mobile scene. Actually, all the ladies in the SL girls are really beautiful and skilled. We've seen their skills in the game. We've seen them playing back to back. Oh, and we have Deadly Queen as well in the game, but then Deadly Folk has been shotgunned there. But SL lady taken all the way back to lobby by Skylar, and now 3 of them are remaining, and Queen is in the game. Hi Queen, how are you feeling? Welcome to the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. This is season 8. Deadly's in the semi-finals. I hope you and your teammates have a plan on that. You have a strategy on how you're going to survive. But wacha tutaona kama mambo yatakuwa mazuri ama hapana. But then Anathia does land on one of the ladies. That is SL Mio. Oh, who's Mio? Oh, Aneth again comes in from Voke and Motif. Immediately watches as she tries to change her position, gets a knock on Mio. And that, of course, will be leading to a push happening there or not. And then we have BMGS as well. They're taking on a fight. Lobby A, Lobby C, nini shida. The game just began. Na watu washaanza kupigana. Yani game imanza sai na vita ndio hiyo. YCEE Esports also taking on a fight. You have Memweather there getting a knock on Voke. Oh, yes, we'll have to see these things happening live on our screens. Deadly Clan taking on the SL ladies. So far, a couple of them are already knocked there. People are losing players one by one. Looking at the side here where we have YCEE Esports. They have another team right close to them, and the fight does not stop. Everyone needs to be on toes here. They need to get the points up as much as possible. But Leo Lazima, we see what the ladies are up to and how they're going to be wiping out people. And for the BMGs, wako vita. Someone say the BMGs are the ones who will be getting the chicken dinner. So we'll see if that's the case or not. Of course, in this groupings, they only have 18 teams. And we've seen already one of the teams there has been taken back to lobby. BMG players, Alole, known that one of the players from Night Raids is remaining right now. That's his Hatari, man. Hatari kudos nini. What is Atari, man? Anyway, manenene ni ngumu. But we'll see what Hatari man will be up to. But before we can see that, I can see another team. They are having a really hard time. That is Road to Glory. They're losing a couple of players on their end as well. The SL ladies are still in the same place there, and there's a team closing in on them as well. Mambo yatachemka hapa, and we can see the damage there. Mimoido are getting the thirst on the player there from Deadly. That is Voke. With 2 players remaining now, Motif and Queen. What is your plan? What? Jamal is saying game audio. I thought the game audio is on. Jamal, acha bana. Russian wachana na tuwesi ama ndakufanya ile kitu. Ndakufanya ile kitu. Huh? But then we can see the Deadly players, that is Queen and Motif, have decided to go away from this fight. Queen, they are getting some damage. There's also a team closing in on where they are right now, and that is Team 9, FAAMXJOD. We have Jane Wu, we have Habibi, we have Fiend, and also we have Hitman. All of them in the game. We'll be seeing what FOM will be up to, because now the players from Deadly are changing their position, and they're probably going to be meeting each other now. There's going to be an encounter here, depending on the rotation that happens from the Deadly side. But we'll see how it goes. Nades anauliza ni msichana mgani aliclutch Invisibles. It is none other than Faith with an S1. Hata si S12, file S189 sijui 7 ama ndio nini. Hiyo shotgun bana. That is the shotgun that she used to take on Invisibles. Hiyo mambo hata tukiongea tutamaliza leo. We have Blitz here. They have a team right next to them as well. And that's going to be the players from RTG. That is Zamzam going in for that with DBS. Misses a couple of shots there. Outlaw quite low. Perfect low there from Zamzam. Does get... Oh, no. Almost getting a thirst there on the knocked player from Blitz there. Actually goes back to lobby with that player. But he was almost just making it without having to go back to lobby. He should have gone behind that rock and avoided that fast, then probably would have gotten another knock. But kijana alisema, afadhali mninyonge, I am not leaving this fight at any cost. I need this elimination for my team, because at the moment we are outnumbered. Let's have a quick look at what is happening in Lakawi. They have 2 teams right there. That is Dark as well as Epic. I don't know about Epic, lakini I hope wako na strategy ya survive this game, because someone there is betting their basically airtime and RP on them, so they have to get a chicken dinner so that this guy either gets RP and UC or UC. By the way, we don't have RP and you have RP, you can switch it to UC. So we'll see what happens there, who makes the correct predictions. But then it seems like SL ladies, they are getting knocked. No way, they haven't counted the players from F4M. They were making the rotations here, they were trying to make it to the safe zone, and now Finn goes in for that push. Actually, Sanhok is himself there. Perfect reflex on him, where they get that knock, and they're trying to take her all the way back to lobby. And we have the lady there, Mio, getting the knock from the back, but she has to be careful. F4M are now closing in. Jin Woo getting closer to SL. Mio, she is snaking there. I don't think Finn knows where she is as of now. He is trying to mark the location. He's trying to say that SL lady is right in front of you guys, and you have to be careful. But then a nade is getting cooked up here by F4M. Jin Woo, is it gonna be a Kobe on SL lady? Mio, and it lands directly on her face, taking her all the way back to lobby. SL girls have been eliminated from game 1, but that does not stop them from continuing. It is just game 1. We have 4 games tonight. Bro, what? Poleni sana, MS yangu inataka kuspike. Safaricom, calma. Okay, mekal. How many days? Oh my good lord. Sitaki story mimi. Safaricom is in pay stress. Also, I hope that the quality was fixed. Let me just confirm for myself 1 second. I don't know if I fixed it completely. Ilikuwa some challenge hapa na pale, but I hope I got it back. So we have Dark pia wako in the building, and I hope Dark will be showing us how much they have improved and how the skills have changed from the last time we saw them. And of course, we'll be watching to see which team will be taking all the players from Invisibles, showing them nothing but dust. But I don't know where Invisibles are. Wako wapi bana? Where are the invisible players? Are they in the game? Nakwambia homa. Nikianza kulia sitamaliza. But I hope the quality is improved now. I'm not sure if it fixed it. If a device can support 1440, I'm sure it can go all the way to there. But if it cannot support 1440, your 1440 will still look like 1080. But I hope I fixed it from yesterday's saga. Anyway, let's go on with the game there. We want to see what's going to be happening, but then it seems like the Assassinators are losing players one by one. I don't know what's happening to the Assassinators. They really need to figure out their game here. They need to find a strategy that works for them. Watu hawajakuja kucheza na kuzuba kwa game. They are here to better their skills. As usual, guys, make sure you like the live. Kaira, wambie man. Yani wambie man, si poa, right? Si poa. But then again, the zone is about to move now. We are in the second phase of the zone. In less than 10 seconds, we'll be going to the third phase of the zone, where all the damage will start increasing from the blue zone, where teams will start third-party fights. Dark Tempers has 1 player down already, that is Shadow, with the 2 players being taken back slowly, that is Nova and Power. Devil does not want to expose himself at all. Deadly Queen there getting a knock and an immediate thrust on the players from F4M, and she faces the same fate here. She has been knocked. She has been taken back to lobby. Easy peasy. I mean, the first thing you do when you knock someone is take them back to lobby, but I hope F4M have a strategy to make it to the safe zone, because now the players are from Deadly, the 1 person remaining, might make it a little bit hard for them to make it to the safe zone. So I hope they have a plan for that. Microphone. Hey. Breathing and speaking is on one way. We have the knock there on the players. My Guardians. Oh, Invisibles are here. Finally, we can see them. Shakir, the sneakiest player in PUBG Mobile. He can always find his way out of any situation. And now we have the players from Night Guardians passing by. Shakir going in for that push. DBS, of course, in the hand. He has to use the DBS. It is like he lives on the DBS. And for now, he cannot actually show us what his skills are when it comes to DBS. But then the Night Guardians have been eliminated too quick, too fast. They haven't even been able to make any rotations because the Invisibles surrounded them and took them back to lobby. Last player, they have been taken by TYC Story all the way back to lobby. And now for the players from Night Guardians, I cannot even see today's copy saying that, I mean, the players from NG will be the one getting the chicken dinner. I cannot see that prediction anymore. Scopi kumendaje. Maneno yamechemka nini? Mambo yamekuwa moto nini? As usual, guys, 100 Kenya shillings airtime up for grabs. And if you get 2 predictions right by the time tonight's games ends, you get yourself RP or UC equivalent to that RP. STR Esports taking on a fight. Let's go where they are right now because the DBS is about to be showcased. And we will be going in for that push, trying to get the pre-fires on the player from YCEE. My friend, who are you looking at? YCEE K. Last week there, he was... Oh, that was Frank. Damn. I was about to say what happened because last week, YCEE Jogo was wiping people with DBSs and S12Ks. Lakini leo ni kama kidogo, the challenge is a little bit high. Watu wako na pressure, watu wanaogopa kuengage in any violence. Na ni sawa. Kama utaki, hakuna mtu atakulazimisha. Assassinator, player that is Assassin, is the last person remaining from his team. And the players from TYC right now making the rotations, just trying to play as safe as they can. We have the players from FAAMXJOD too far out in the blue zone. They should start to go towards the safe zone. Otherwise, it will not be a good look for their team. BMG players there have one of their teammates getting knocked. Let's go where we have the BMGs. So far, STR Silver is getting the pre-fires on Lole, getting the damage on Lole. I'll keep on saying it. We have to give him a big shout out, Lole and Frozen. These two people are making amazing videos for KPL and we will post them. Ukitaka kuona memes, Frozen is your guys, or Scopy King, depending on unataka kumita aje, that he's your guy when you want that. If you want good, simple content about the game, Lola is your guy, okay? I am giving you guys free advice, people you need to get to, okay? But it is what it is. So let's see how this is going to be played out, how the fight is going to be transpiring. The zone is about to close in again. The player here from BMG has people surrounding him. I hope there's a strategy for that. I hope they're planning on how they're going to be surviving. But let's go. Inhale Tempo taking on the players from Invisibles. One of the teammates is down already. And for the Invisibles, they have the visuals. They can't see the players from Inhale Tempo, but they cannot engage yet because so far one of the teammates, Kill, is down. I don't know what is happening to Kill. Kill ni kijana AI, okay? Kill is AI. Today is good, tomorrow is like AI. Battery ya masijui nini imeisha. Kill, you better not disappoint us. Though someone in the comment section has said that there is no way that the players from Invisibles are going to be winning any chicken dinner tonight. So I hope you prove us wrong because uyo mtu atoki kwa comment section hadi aone yo mambo happened live. Yani hiyo lazima ionekane. So SL amesema Invisibles for the win game 1 all the way to game 4. Okay. Speedy amesema Epic for the win game 1 to game 4. No, hakuna kupredict hivyo, nimeona sasa. Hakuna, you make your prediction when the game begins, not before we get to the game. When the game begins. So for game 1, everyone has already made their prediction. You've said Invisibles, Epic, team umesema, sawa. But now when we go to game 2, now you make your next prediction. You say this team or that team is done that is going to be winning. Okay? Sitaki mambo ya prediction ya mapema before tufike kwa game. Sasa, let's take our time. Let's be good people. So you have the players from F4M. They have TYC right in front of them. Some nades are getting cooked up. F4M getting third party. Invisibles getting a knock. And of course, Invisibles, as soon as they get a knock, they will be third party in this fight. Tycoonz Esports, they have Invisibles also coming towards them. FAAMXJOD, Hitman, you are just chilling here, but just so you know, players from Invisibles will be closing in. YCEE Esports as well comes in from the back. And now we have 4 teams in at the same place here. We have Mobile. We have Try Desako. What? Try Try the Zako. Nadia does get a Kobe on TYC, and we have a knock there. TYC Moha being the last person remaining with Story. One of their teammates is down already. Invisibles getting closer. Nades are getting thrown towards the players from TYC. FOM player Hitman right in front of him. All they need is a grenade to take out this player, but then they're not even familiar. They don't even know where Hitman is as of now. BMG losing players to STR. Literally everyone is getting exposed. 2 fights. We are in the 4th phase of the zone, going to the 5th phase of the zone. TYC are getting third party. We can see the damage on their end here. They're trying to make it to the safest place as possible. Invisibles wanna done here. To be done all the same. We want to see people work done here. They don't even have anything in mind right now. They want to be the ones third party, the ones engaging in the third party fights, trying to get the thirst there on the knocked players on TYC. Invisibles. Isn't your Gani, bro? Isn't your Gani? Because they said they want to show the players from Crazy Esports where they belong, but then, you know, there is no chance for them to meet again. There we have the players from Team 17. Flying Dutchman was going up this rock here and has been knocked while he tries to make it the highest point on this rock. To be able to see what is happening there, Bile cooking up a nade. Is it going to be a Kobe on Hitman? Let's look at the nade coming in closer. Does it really get... Oh, it does get the damage on Hitman. The zone is about to close in now. Hitman and his teammate be the only person without his teammates and the players for more. The zone will be damaging them and they will be going back to lobby just because of the damage. Hitman here trying to heal up as much as... Let's go, Bile, Kobe. But then, my friend, the zone will be taking you guys back to lobby. Invisibles watching this fight from the safest place that they can be. They are blocking literally every single team right now from making it to the safe zone. V Maestro, Allah. So we have V Maestro. That is STR. I didn't even know that he was from this team. But then STR, they have the visuals on the players from Invisibles. Cool, they're getting knocked and taken all the way back to lobby. Quite unfortunate. Now we have just 2 players remaining from Invisibles, Zaba and Swashi. I really want to know who made the right prediction, because right now we have Invisibles, we have BMGs, we have Epic, and we also have STR Esports. Hakuna mtu amepredict STR. Hakuna hata mtu mmoja amesema STR inashinda. Not even one person. Ni sawa. Ati L3G. Wewe kibet kwani L3G wanachezea pia tujawaona. Unatafuta team hey. You're looking for the legs that are not in the game. Legs wako mahali wanakata tu. So now looking at the game as it continues, we'll be having the players from Invisibles in the game. We will be having players from STR Esports as well. They are trying to make it to the chicken dinner right now. No one made a prediction saying that STR are the ones who are going to be getting the chicken dinner, but they are still in the game. Invisibles losing players one by one. Bonus is the top screen. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Epic getting a knock on BMGs. Remember, BMGs were also... what? Watu wako nadi mapingu kwa game. Whose kill feed is that? That's actually really cool. Okay. If you're planning to make a spin, I hope that is the guy you're looking for. STR get elimination. They're on the last player from Invisible. That is Swashi. And now 2 teams remaining. That is Epic. And that team again is going to be STR. We can see STR Pale, full team, Epic, full team. So it's an equal odd fight. Everyone has all the numbers in the game. Everyone has, not really. Everyone has to make it to the safe zone. They all have to make their rotations. And we can see what is happening. Their first knock in the players from, that is Epic. One of the players has been knocked. And now Silva will be trying to make the rotation. They are making sure he confirms that knock. And now for Epic, they are down. Three players remaining. One of them is quite low. That is 47k. You need to get your sprays in. And we have Silver, second knocking on the players from Epic. This gives them the confidence they need to go in for that push. But then they have to be careful. What? Let's go. Another knock there in. The players from STR Manka is down for Epic. They're trying to get the revive happening on one of their knocked teammate. That is 47. Actually, no, the revive is not happening, because if he tries to get up there, he might be exposed here. And we can see the player does try to get the thirst. And Epic 47 has been eliminated. Epic right now 48k. Quite low. The zone is about to close in. STR Esports will be getting the chicken dinner. Easy peasy. 46k. You are the last person remaining from Team Epic. Nades are flying in. The guy is going to get a lot of heat here. The players from STR are not going to let this slide. Silver trying to go in for that push. The nade does connect. The zone is actually getting the damage. Another nade flies in. Epic 46 is low, and then Kisogo will come explosiva, and then just like that, easy peasy. No one made the right prediction, and we have the first game down. Okay, unless someone said STR, Jamal will tell me. But I don't think anyone said STR in the comment section. Hakuna hata mmoja amesema STR for the win. Hakuna. And just like that, game 1 has come to a completion. STR getting a winner chicken dinner, and to their name they have a total of 12 eliminations. Coming in second, you have Epic. They have a total of how many eliminations? 8 eliminations. Third, you have Invisibles, 10 eliminations. Fourth, you have BMG4 yes. 5 YCEE Esports, 5. 6 FAAMXJOD, 7 1 HT2, 8 Night Raid 0, 9 TYC2, 10 Blitz 3, 11 Deadly 3, 12 Assassinators 0, 13 YC 0, 14 Dark 0, 15 Night Guardians 0, 16 SL1, 17 RTG2, and then 18 we have CX Esports there with 0. Going all out with 5 defeats, we have STR Silver, best companion in the 2 rescues. We have STR player that is D3, and the finisher with the final elimination, another STR player that is D3. And that is it for game 1. Mambo yalichemka. The last person yani, no one mentioned STR, guys. Hakuna. Nyote mkaenda Epic, kila mtu akaenda Invisibles, huh? Just like that, you have lost yourselves a chance of getting 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime, and the RP is still up for grab. Also, for the second game, there is airtime worth 200 now to be won because the first prediction was not made. So yes, please do not go anywhere. Just make sure you like the live. That's all I'm asking for. All you have to do is like the live. The like button is literally on your screen. Just like the live and share the live stream link. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so. And I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB. All right, and we seem to be back again now for the second game of the night, and it's going to be Erangel. And we'll be seeing in Erangel now which team will be getting the chicken dinner. Kama kawaida, guys, make your prediction in the comment section. The person that makes the right prediction gets airtime. I mean, if you get the right prediction right now for game two, you get 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. If you make the right prediction from now game two, because no one made the right prediction for game one, if you make the right prediction for game two, three, and four, two and three, three and four, either of that format, you get yourself RP. So go ahead and comment. Which team you think is going to be getting the chicken dinner. Of course, if you're new to the live stream, it is your girl Mitch Gaming, and I'm your caster tonight for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8. We are in the semi-finale. The teams that are participating in tonight's games are basically... We have Tycoonz Esports, Inhale Tempo, FAAMXJOD, Blitz, Epic Esports, Invisibles, Slay Girls, Deadly Esports, STR Esports, Night Guardians, Dark Tempers, Assassinators, CX Esports, Road to Glory, Delta Esports, Night Trades, War Esports, and the BMGs. So, of course, you can look up the screen here. You can see the teams that are participating. And then go ahead and comment in the comments section which team you think amongst all these 18 teams is going to be getting the chicken dinner for this second game of the night. We just finished Sanhok. We are going to Erangel right now, and after that Miramar, then Erangel, and all we'll be calling it a night. But for now, guys, give me your predictions in the comment section. Kama kawaida, Jamal is there to look for them. Look out for them and see who's going to be making the right prediction. So far, game one imekunywa maji, lakini pia isikusumbue sana. There is still time to make the right prediction. So as people join in, let's refill our water bottles as we wait for the game to begin. I hope itaanza senye nimeenda kujaza maji. Okay, seems like I made it back on time. So looking at the flight path for the second game of the night, we can see it's basically towards the southern side of Erangel right now. It is going towards Lipovka. Some teams, literally no team has gone towards military base. I don't know why no one wants to go to military base and no one is there. Yes, the safe zone has shifted. I can see some teams are really trying to glide towards the safe zone. So that means Hapo Kidogo Alipigwa Chenga, probably where they wanted to go to, was no longer in the safe zone. And we have a team all the way in Primosk. That is going to be the night race. They have landed quite far out in the game, far away from everyone else. Yani yata to do Mbona, but I think maybe they wanted to land that far, of which it's fine. Kila mtu na strategy na nawak kwake ama. And of course, karibuni sana kwenye live stream. These are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games, Season 8. These are the semi-finale games, Group A versus Group C. This is the last chance for Group A to make it to the finale. So everything they do tonight affects how they're going to be ranked. It's going to be at their elimination points, their placement points. All these points matter because at the end of the day, you need to be at the top of the table to make it to the finals. So far, we've seen Invisibles has at least 62. Let me even confirm that. Yes, 72, sorry. So Invisible so far has 72 points. And where everyone else is as of now, the margin is a little bit too big. But for Group B players, some of them already made it to the top ranks. So I hope now that they're watching the games, that they know the places they need to land. They know what to be on the lookout for. Sorry about that. It will be back in a few. I'm the one who's done that. So they'll have to figure out where they're going to be landing and why they want to land there and what points or how many points they're looking to gather up before the games come to an end. And as usual, looking at where the players have landed, school has at least 2 teams there. We have the SL girls. Okay. I hope sipumuli mic. The cold is cold in yani a lot of stress trying to talk, but you see tashwishwi. So please make sure that you are liking the live. Make sure you are sharing the live stream link, and of course make sure you hit the sub button as you continue to enjoy tonight's game. We've seen their TYC, they were engaging against the players there from STR, and we can see Invisibles, they're also closer to them. What? I'm lost, guys. I've not seen your predictions. Sikuwa naangalia, so hapa kidogo imenipita, but nitafuatilia. Yesu asumbue kufuatilia, nao nitafuatilia. I have my eyes there in the comment section. That is Jamal. So ataniambia. So we have YCEE Esports. They have taken on a fight here. They have lost a couple of players. And when we go to Yesnaya Poliana, we can see the players from Inhale Tempo. 2 of their teammates are already down. LL7K or L77K is trying to get as much cover on his teammates, even though a couple of them have been knocked there. We have Thorfino there with the beautiful flank. If this rotation works, he's probably going to be getting the players from Inhale Tempo with a very big surprise. They won't know where to go. So let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Yani hapa kidogo, people will be fighting their hustle to get a chicken dinner or even to have anything happening there. But then pale Shakid ameamua kazi ni kukanyaga watoto wenyewe. He's taking on the players from TYC. We can see the knocks there happening. Shakid is not letting them breathe at all. But then CX Torfino here, he has a player from Inhale Tempo, and that is Tixi. And he's trying to go in for that push. Torfino looks a little bit worried here. He doesn't want to engage yet because he knows in terms of numbers, they are struggling a little bit because one of their teammates has already been taken. But Slobby, Scott is down and now he's the only person remaining. And we have another team engaging in that fight. YCEE Esports. Second time in a row we are seeing YCEE Esports third party in a fight. Is it a thing with YCEE Esports? Ini mambo yenu? Mutueleze kama ini mambo yenu or not. We also have the BMGs. They're taking on a Kobe. I really want to know nani atapata the 2 predictions right. I really need to know if that's going to be anyone in the comment section or it's going to be a streamer, because I think I should also make a prediction. Sijui kama Jamal make prediction yako bado sijasikia. But for me, I'd say for this second game, the team that is going to be getting the chicken dinner for now will be Invisibles for the second game. Nikiuma nje guy nani natafuta Shakid namwambia the reason nimefail and I'm termed as a failure because of you. Okay, so we have now the players from CX Esports. They have been taken back to lobby. The game is getting a little bit interesting now. Come on, notice the teams from Group A and Group C are not scared of any fight. Oh, let's go there. Warfare that does get at least 2 knocks on the players of Inhale Tempo, and now 2 players remain standing from their team. That is Loopy and Tixi. So such a turn between Loopy and Tixi, who will be getting the cover on their teammates, and now Invisibles passing by. These are the reasons why you don't make predictions for Invisibles. Anywhere there is action, Invisibles are coming in the middle of that fight. They want to stay there and fight till the end. Q sees, okay, this is an elimination. This is mine. I'm taking it back home with me. And he does exactly that. He sees another chance. Yo, Q, Mwizi. So now, Q does pass by from the Invisibles, get at least those 2 eliminations. Those 2 eliminations were supposed to be for YCEE Esports. So now YCEE Esports, on their side, they have 0 eliminations, 0. And they're the ones who got the knocks on the players of Inhale Tempo. But acha kwanza tuone what is happening there, because we can see a direct push there from Zaber. Going in from the push, has a shotgun in his hand. SL Ladies are taking on the players. Oh, fast knock in. Almost get a second one, and we have the players that there from Inhale Tempo. Easy wipe there for the Invisibles. And now we'll be seeing if that's going to be the case for SL right now, because they're taking on a fight. SL Ladies, where are you? Because I know they are in school compounds. So I'm just going to be opening my map and going there directly, because I know they're here. One player remains standing. That is Tokyo. She is it Kyra who was saying where is Tokyo? I don't know. Maria. Woo! What? Let's go, Tokyo. Let's go. And that elimination does give the players from SL Girls a chance to fight. Now they can get their revives and easily engage in that fight. We have the BMGs taking on a fight right now, and the teammates, that is Badman, has been eliminated. Lole as well going back to lobby. Epic players have gone in for that push. They have put the pressure on the players from BMG, taking them back to lobby. BMG have not even they have not even taken that long to survive in that fight. Then the players from Epic have been able to take them down easy peasy. Let's go where we have the players are from Invisibles. Let's see what they're up to right now. Rashiano does get knocked and thirsted. NG for the win. Alright, score picking. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. But then you have the invisible players. Kyul kama kawaida putting himself in danger. I feel like Kyul doesn't have a sense of fear in him. Ye bora anacheza game. Iye ingine ni yenu. Nyinyi na uogenu mjiweke huko. Because Kyul is passing by everywhere with Shakid. Who put Kyul and Shakid in the same team? Who did this? Why? How do you put 2 sneaky people in one team and tell them go play PUBG? Hey, my days. But it is what it is. There we have the Deadly Clan. They're playing it a little bit passive right now. They are in Severny. They are not taking on any fights. But they have to be really careful, because the night raids are also around Severny right now. So probably if they get to go towards Severny, they will be able to engage in a fight against the player from Deadly. We have the Blitz in the building as well. They have gone towards the school compound. The SL girls have just finished their fight. And now we can see what is about to happen. Blitz is about to take on the players from SL, and there's also another team closing in. The SL ladies again. STR, they got the chicken dinner for the first game, and now they're going towards the ladies. They want to engage in a fight. I mean, give these ladies a rest. They just finished one fight a few minutes ago, and now they're going to be forced to take on another fight. Give them some rest, guys. Give them some rest. We have the YCEE. YCEE Jogo, one of the DBS skills, amazing DBS skills here. We have one of the teammates, that is YCEE Junior. He is down, and Jogo currently getting closer to the players from team from team 17. Yeah, they have a similar color. I almost got confused there. I thought they were fighting against themselves. Mitch is the first to make prediction. Oh, I'm the first one. Oh my days. Let's go. Let's go. So let's make our predictions, guys. The right prediction for this game gets 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. And if you make the right prediction, this game and the second and the third game or the fourth game You get yourself a RP and you have a push there. Nako, perfect reflex there from Nako. That's gonna knock immediately, taking that player all the way back to lobby. Another player from YCEE Esports having a hard time. Jogo getting knocked by the zone. YCEE Esports, what is your strategy? You need to get the revive. We have the player there from Team 17, that is NS Tridi Zako, going in for that push. YC Jogo is down. Quite unfortunate because what got the knock on him was the safe zone. The blue zone, sorry. And all I can say is always go towards the safe zone, guys. Avoid fights in the blue zone. They never work out unless you have the ammo, and not even the ammo, you have the utilities, that is the med kits, the painkillers, the drinks. You have that, go ahead and play in the blue zone. But if you do not have that, honestly, stay away from the blue zone. It is not a must. No one will award you for playing in the blue zone. There is no challenge playing the blue zone for this duration and you get this or that. No way. There's nothing like that, guys. Play in the safe zone. That's what matters. Play in the safe zone. So far we're going to be making our rotations in the game here just to see where people have landed. You have STR. They are still in the school apartments. They're going to be waiting on the players from SL Ladies. And we also have another team there right behind them, that is Blitz. Also waiting for that chance to engage. Wacha tutaona nani ni nani because ile mateso itakuwa hapa. Between SL and all these teams, everyone will try and survive. It's going to be really hard to see what's going to be happening here. Whether the SL Ladies are going to be surviving, or it's going to be Blitz, or it's going to be STR Esports. A lot will be happening on the school grounds. And now the zone is about to close in. And we can see what is about to happen here. Players are going to start engaging in now third-party fights. Watu wataanza karibiana, poleni for that, my intention. Watu wataanza kukaribiana, watu wataanza kupigana, because lazima tuoneshane nani ni nani. At the end of the day, lazima akina Nades wa prove their prediction was right. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jamal. Predictions are to be made when the game begins, not when the game has not begun. Thank you for that reminder. Kama kawaida, please like the live stream if you're yet to do so. Share the live. Make sure as many people as you can get to join the live. Tell them we are live. These are the KPL games where the non-stop action happens, where we get to see nothing but the best of the best PUBG mobile players in Kenya battle it out to prove who is the best. And I asked you guys a question. In TDM, which country can beat Kenya easy without any hassle? Someone yesterday said ni akina Zuchu. So siri ni Zuchu ama siri ni nini? Because that person said Tanzanians can easily wipe out Kenyans easy, bila stress. Yani wata siamini. What about South Africans? Don't you think South Africans can also wipe us? But that's it, tutaona. So we have the players there from YCEE Esports getting eliminated one by one. Invisible players there are the ones taking them down. And we want to see what's going to be happening there. Of course, Zaber passes by there with the vehicle trying to get the thrust happening on the players from YCEE Esports. And the last player standing is not even close there anymore. I hope he's planning to hide, because honestly, the players from Invisibles are somehow, I don't know, they're somehow, let's go. And the last player there from YCEE Esports, that is Bile, has been taken back to lobby. Now you have just 13 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. We're in the third phase of the zone. We're going to the fourth phase of the zone, where now it is going to be a little bit heavy for the teams that stay outside the zone. STR is still in the game. The people that made the predictions, tunangoja kuona. We have Speedy there saying epic for the win. Scorpio King said the Night Guardians. So acha tutaona nani atapata 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime for the person who makes the right prediction for this game. And the person who makes the right prediction for the next game and the game after that, the RP is yours. So tuambie kwenye comment section who is getting the chicken dinner. I've asked you two questions. One, which country is the best in TDM? East Africa. And that they can beat Kenya. Not even wakipatiwa chance ya kupiga Kenya, wanatuonesha kivumbi hatujaiona. And then second, we have the players, the predictions for the team that is going to be getting the chicken dinner. STR here holding a compound. They seem not interested in changing their position. They want to hold this place. They want to stay here for quite some time. Totally allowed. Yani, no one will even ask you if you want to stay here. It is totally allowed. You can camp, you can hold your compound. Bora usikae hapo sana. Tutasahau timu yenu ina exist na itakupita hivyo hivyo. Bila hata hustle. We'll forget your teams in the game. So please move around, engage in some fights. Usikue umeboeka kama watu wengine. Okay, so you have the SL girls. They have a team still right next to them, that is Blitz. They also have the players from STR. They moved, they went towards the recall center there. They have changed their position as well. Even for Blitz, they have gone towards the school ground itself. They have entered the school grounds, and they'll be waiting for the SL ladies as soon as the zone closes in. It is closing in now, and lazima vita itaanza. Hapa sasa ndio tunataka kuona. Gelato says Invisibles for the win. SL says SL Kyra says SL for the win. So acha tuone nani ana make the right prediction. Hapa I have a feeling I'm the one who made the right prediction, lakini sina la kusema kwa sasa, but let's see if that's going to be the case, if I made the right prediction or not. Lakini acha niwaambie, usiwahi enda kutembea kwa mvua ukidhani wewe ni Spider-Man. Hey, anyway, ni sawa tu. It is what it is. Yani nateseka. Lakini so anyway, we have the game about to come to a close. There are 13 teams still remaining. We are in the 4th phase of the zone. We are going to the 5th phase of the zone. The damage from the zone will be quite high. We still have 13 teams in the game. I mean, after all games, the results in Tokama, no, actually yesterday's results are already in. I even showed them here when the live was beginning. I posted them here in the live, so you can go to when the live was starting and you'll see the points as of yesterday's games. They're all everywhere. I've posted them on Instagram, on TikTok. Everything has been posted. Oh, actually, thank you. We made it to 1,000 followers on TikTok. Atakama, we just started it recently, by the way, and we got to 1,000. So big up to you and everyone who's maybe sharing the post or something, or just a lot because the posts are going viral. But thank you. Let's make KPL even bigger. But then we have Invisible Player Q here, trying to get the Kobe's on the player from Team 18 that is right inside the building here. The more he does get some damage on NSE Frag Boy. He's just, but the only person from his team that is close to the Invisibles players, Shakid, quite low there. It seems like someone is that part in the fight, and you have STR getting that knock. Of course, the player from Invisible, Haraka Tena Sana, does go in to steal that elimination. And as you can see, Invisibles wanakula za wenyewe tu. Hiyo ndio wanajua. Eating za wenyewe. FAAMXJOD is just right there close to the players from Invisible. So we'll wait to see what will be happening here, whether it's going to be interesting, what we're expecting to see. We'll be looking at all that to see which team will be surviving this fight right now. Zuma Gaming, Mitch nilikuona, siwezi jua ulinionea wapi, but if you saw me, that's nice. I hope you said hi. Most of the time I do say hi back to people, but if I don't know you, chances are I didn't even react because they're kushtuka. But then we have the Assassinators, and for the Assassinators right now, they are losing players one by one. FAAMXJOD watching this fight as it happens. Players from Invisibles might not make it to the safe zone. Rashiano is still in the lobby. Man is just watching people as they fight and probably giving them advice, trying to tell them what to do and what not to do. So I hope the advice is actually working out, because if it is not, then hapo kidogo itakuwa kuzuri. The SL girls holding the same compound in school. They have a team right next to them that is still Blitz, making it a little bit hard for the ladies to move towards the safe zone. Assassin there has been eliminated as well. 10 teams remaining right now. We are in the 5th phase of this zone. It is going to be a little bit damaging. Yani mambo itaanza kuwa sasa ngumu kidogo. Somalia Level 4 will wipe all the Kenyans. Yo maneno. Okay. Yeah, okay. Level 4 is good at the game. That's something you have to give him, that's for sure. And for PUBG, Somalia is not Africa, so I'm asking basically for African countries that are considered Africa or East Africa by PUBG. You understand me? You understand me statements? That's what I mean. But then big up to Lele for there. Beautiful and nice content creator. We have to give him the shout outs there. So we have 10 teams remaining right now. And you can see what is happening. People are getting closer to each other right now. The zone is becoming smaller. Rozok is becoming even more crowded now. Epic still in the game. Road to Glory as well is in the game. Deadly Clan is in the building as well. Dark Tempers holding the compounds. Literally every single team that is in Rozok right now is holding a compound and waiting for someone to make a mistake. Dark Nova was knocked here. The revive is finally happening, but they have to be on alert. We are in the 5th phase of the zone. The damage is about to be a little bit high here. Deadly Clan losing players one by one. SL Ladies are losing their teammates. Their Mio is down. And I believe so is the other SL Ladies, and they have been eliminated. Let me just confirm them. Yes, they have been eliminated. GG's to you guys. Invisibles there encountering the players from STR. Now, let's see what STR is up to, because they get the knocks here on the players from Invisibles, and it seems like they went in for that push without thinking it through. V-Maestro trying to get in the damage here, does try to get the jump shots to connect, and that team has been eliminated. FAAMXJOD and their teammates have gone in for that push on the players from STR, and they have faced a very unfortunate fate. They have been taken back to lobby. Invisibles having 2 players remaining right now, that is Kyul and Shakid. The two sneaky players are surviving. Why? I mean, Kyul and Shakid wakishikana, mambo yanakuwa tu funny kwa game. But acha tuone Kyul. Hey, Kyul does get a perfect knock there, and unfortunately, the players from Blitz are watching this fight as it happens from the back here. They have gotten the knock on Kyul. He's panicking. We know he's trying to get the revive happening there. He's trying to call on Shakid to get him revived, but then unfortunately, Kyul has been eliminated, and Invisibles have been taken back to lobby. My prediction, imekunywa maji, and every single person who said that. I have a cold. I said it when the live was beginning. Nasumbuka. I'm using the mouth to speak and breathe. That's crazy. But it was on short notice. Panther would have come here and stream, but I saw his message like 10 minutes to the live stream, and I hadn't put the whole setup where I can put his voice. It will have taken some time and probably delayed the live, and I usually tend to avoid that. But tomorrow probably someone else will be here with you guys, probably Panther. But for now, mvumilie tu. Kama na sound nimeshikwa mapua. It's not working. Okay, so we have just 7 teams remaining right now. Blitz and their team, the teammate that is 365. They have come closer to the players in Rozok. You can see here the fire literally everywhere. Everyone is engaging in fights. People are getting knocked there. We have the RTG leader getting knocked, and of course an immediate fast, because if a team like Invisible was around, they wouldn't have taken that knock and taken it all the way back to lobby without thinking twice about it. And our team 21, they have to be careful. RTG right in front of them. The zone is about to close in. For RTG, will he be making it to the zone? 365, they are quite low. The zone is about to take him down, and it does do so. It does get to knock him here. The zone is quite damaging right now. RTG knew they're trying to make it to the safe, so they have 5 teams remaining. Everyone is literally here. The players from Epic going in for that push. 47k goes directly in for that push, and we want to see what's going to happen here. The players from STR are getting the pressure from the players from Epic, and STR this time round are not getting the chicken dinner for the 2nd time in a row. Epic Esports losing players again, 1 by 1, 46k with the only person remaining from their team. We have just 4 teams remaining right now. Deadly Clan might just be the team that gets the chicken dinner right now. They have the numbers. I hope they use the numbers to their advantage. Otherwise, it will be very unfortunate if they do not get a chicken dinner with the numbers they have in this game. So far, the 4 teams remaining, RTG and his only person in his team. Blitz as well is just but a solo. Deadly Clan has at least 3 players in the game, and then you have Epic, where we have just 2 players remaining from Epic. That is 46k and 47k. Atu sijinx watu. Epic, they're having just 2 players remaining. They're trying to smoke up their way towards the safe zone. Let's see if they're going to be getting the chicken dinner. The smokes are in. The smokes are ready to give them the cover they need. They need to utilize the buildings right now. Otherwise, the players from Deadly Clan have the numbers. Voke waiting patiently. P19 is hand. FVP is even worse because once the player from Epic goes in for that push, Mamba Chemka, an AKM versus a P90. Let's see what's going to be happening there. 47k cooking up a nade. And of course, if Deadly Voke can hear this, sorry, if you can hear what, Kevo Songa, oh my days, what, Kevin, move, oh no way, come on Kevin, you can do better. If Deadly Kevo would have moved here when Epic 47k was cooking up that nade, then he would have probably gotten that knock on this guy, but then he did not move a muscle. Ina hawezi. No. Somalia is considered Mina. Oh, let's go. And we have their cable going in for that push. And of course, that's going to knock and the fast on Epic 47. And now we have just one person remaining from Epic 46k. Yeah. I don't know if Epic 46k will be surviving this, honestly, because Kyra said Epic for the winner. Kambana Speedy. I'm back invisible Zachek or jinx, but then this time round is not a matter of jinxing, but then it's quite unfortunate that Epic 46 doesn't have the numbers. Oh, and we have their Kobe on him. That comes from Deadly Dex, and now 2 teams remaining, and it's just 4 players in the game. Deadly with the 3, and Blitz is just a solo remaining. They're trying to go in for that push there. Atlo has to be careful now. He has 3 players coming in a little bit hot here. He has the damage, he has the views, but then nothing is really happening. Nades are connecting. The damage on Outlaw is there, but then the players from Deadly will be waiting for that push. Outlaw quite panicked right now. Dex with the damage. Outlaw, you have to be careful. The nade does connect from Kevo, and now that would be your chance to go in for that push. I don't know what you guys are waiting for from Deadly, but then Outlaw is just but one man. He goes out, exposes himself, and then easy peasy winner chicken dinner. I mean, and just like that, the only person who said Deadly for the win. Oh, hi, Miss Shanky. I didn't even say hi to you, by the way. Nikona Homer Deadly, but we have to continue streaming. I think Deadly, it's only Jamal who said Deadly for the win, but I don't think he has said it. Oh, it's Kule. No way. Sizi patia Kule credo, guys. Hadi mseme Mitch ni mbaya. I'm not giving Kule. Sipati Kule. I can never be me. But mbona amekuja akasema hapa sai. Anyway, we have Deadly Clan. They are getting a chicken dinner at 7 eliminations. And we have the players from Blitz coming in second with 6 eliminations. Third, we have Epic, 3 eliminations. Fourth, RTG, 1. 5, STR, 7. 6, we have Nitrates, 1. 7, Duck with 3. 8, Invisibles with how many? 14. Oh, let's go. 9, we have FAAMXJOD, 0. 10, SL, 5. 11, Assassinators, 1. 12, YCEE, 1. 13, CX1. 14, YCEE Esports, 4. 15, TYC, 0. 16, BMG1. 17, Night Guardians, 1. And then 18, Inhale Tempo, 2 eliminations. Going a lot with 8 defeats. We have Invisible Player Q. Best Companion with 3 rescues. We have 1 HT Pubg, and then finish out with the final elimination, Deadly Dex. Well, that is it for game 2. We have enjoyed that game. We have loved it so much, and I mean, it is exactly what we want to see in the KPL games. Mambo uwa yanachemka hivyo hivyo. Welcome to the live stream, Marlia. Welcome to the live stream, and of course, guys, make sure you're liking the live. Make sure you share the live stream link, and if you haven't liked, man, it is illegal, guys. It is illegal in every single way. But yes, I'll be back in a few, and I'll be seeing you back after this short break. BRB. All right, so we are officially back again. We are going into the third game of the night, and that is Miramar. And kai, hapa sasa ndio ile dust. Eh? Nakwambia kama hujai kula vumbi maisha yako yote huwezi elewa. Hata sikudanganya. Anyway, guys, welcome to the live stream. It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are live tonight for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8. And we are in the semi-finale. For tonight games, we'll be having the players from Group A and Group C competing. The battle is a little bit intense because you know what? This is the last chance for Group A to make it to the finals. So they need to get as many points as possible. As we play, by the way, the results are being counted. So after every single game, the results are being compiled. And so as soon as the live ends, we will be sitting as the officials to make sure you guys get your results on time, and you'll be knowing whether you got enough points to survive or not, because tomorrow Group B will be having their last chance as well as Group C to be part of the finals. And as usual, let's have a quick look at the teams that are participating. For those who do not know, there are predictions that people are making, and you can stand a chance of winning 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So the person who made the right prediction there was cool, getting 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. And now we'll be going to the third game. So if you get the right prediction, 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. And if Cool gets another prediction right, he gets himself RP or UC, equivalent to the UC RP. And then if another person makes a prediction now and he gets the last game right, that person gets the RP or the UC equivalent to the RP. So looking at the participating teams, you have Tycoonz Esports, you have Inhale Tempo, FAAMXJOD, Blitz, Epic Esports, Invisibles, Slay Girls, Deadly Esports, STR Esports, Night Guardians, Dark Tempers, Assassinators, CX Esports, Road to Glory, Delta Esports, Delta Force, Night Trades, War Esports, and the BMGs. The person who's asking for the current standings when it comes to Group A and B, please note this doesn't have Group C results. I'm just showing you for the people who did not see. We have the results only for Group A and Group B that played yesterday, and Invisible so far stands at 72 points in total. So hapo a really interesting thing to see there. So they have 72 points. You've seen how they've been trying to dominate. They have the kill points, but in terms of placement points, unless I'm the one who's noticing this wrong, but Invisibles has always had very little placement points when it comes to any competitive scene. I don't know why they really focus on the elimination points. That's fine, but then placement points also matter. If they can match their placement and elimination points, then they'd probably be really far away in terms of scores. But you know what? Maybe that's part of their plan. I wouldn't know. But I hope they have a strategy to change that. And looking at the teams there, we have Tactical, that is Group B, Night Guardians, they're in the game, Ultra B, RTG, they're in the game. Only ones that is Group B, Crazy B, Excess Power B, CX, they are in the game. So some of these teams from Group A, yes, they're here. The SL Girls also in the game. Deadly are in, BMGs, FOM. Delta are not there. So all these teams are there. Tycoonz is there as well. So they need to up their game, because tomorrow Group C and B will play again and the tables will turn for sure. So make sure you know what you and your teammates are doing. Looking at the map rotations there, we were coming from Sanhok. We just saw that first game. We had the players from STR Esports getting the chicken dinner. Second game, we have Erangel, where we had the players from akina nani hawa. I'm so sorry, nasumbukana na headache hata sijui nitaanzia wapi. But anyway, so when we were in Erangel, we had Deadly Esports getting the chicken dinner, and then Cool came here out of nowhere and made the right prediction. Anyway, and of course, I don't know why we are still stuck here in the waiting. I hope our Janza game jukaa ameanza na niko disconnected. Hey, let me check my WhatsApp. Let me ask them to start. Yes, okay, it is starting. Yeah, so now we are going to the third game that is going to be Miramar, and we'll be seeing which team gets that chicken dinner. Of course, you can drop your prediction in the comment section there. Jamal will be making sure to check who has made the right prediction when it comes to this game. And of course, we will be going directly into the game because the game is about to begin. Kama kawaida, make your predictions. My friends, make your predictions. Usipitwe, usiwache nyuma. Just make your prediction. All you have to do is just make the right prediction, and you stand a chance of wewe mwenyewe, and I mean it, wewe mwenyewe kupata nothing but 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So please go ahead and make your predictions, as well as stand a chance of winning RP as long as you make 2 correct predictions at a go. Jana ilikuwa just 1 prediction, no one made it, so of course lazima vitu zitachemka kidogo ikuwe ngumu, so you have to really work and toil just to make sure you get to have your RP. We have really Saint CX for the win. Jamal Deadly for the win, back to back. Okay, Spiky Gaming saying YC. Such a one is so STP says YC. We have someone saying Epic, STR, CX, and Deadly. Is zote zimewekwa, okay? So we'll be seeing who made the right prediction. So when we look at the flight path, it is coming all the way from the. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, awesome. So looking at the flight path, it is coming from Impala all the way to El Pozo Trailer Park. And of course, people will be going to the landing spots. We'll be seeing who gets the win, who doesn't get the win, who makes us impressed, who is the sneakiest player, because no one so far has outrun Kill and Shakid. Au watu wawili watolewe hata kwa timu moja. Waseparetiwe kidogo tuone kama wakipatana head to head watafinyana. Sipati Q amekuja ka predict game ikiisha bana. Yeah. I see you. Thank you. I see that. So TYC has spotted that BMG has landed right in front of them. So of course that is going to be something that will motivate TYC or whether to stay here or not. I hope they have a plan for that, because wakika hapo sana, the players there will come back. They will have a strategy. They will have a way of just, well, making it hard for them to survive. Like anyway, Nisasa, let's look at the game and see what is happening so far. What are we expecting tonight for this third game of the night? Miramar, Land of Pure Dust. Hacha sasa tuone nani ni nani. Ati, mimi hata credo msinipe, nikipata second prediction news yangu ikuje. Say less. The person giving out the RP or UC will be here. He's checking, he can see. So of course ukipata, I'll follow up for you. Lazima watu wapoe mambo yao ama vipi. So of course guys, kama kawaida, if you're here in the live stream, please like the live. Honestly, I think I see that thing more than I say my name during the live stream. So if you're yet to like, please go ahead and like. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. There will be some changes to the channel as well in a few days. We'll be doing a few changes to it, so be on the lookout for that as well. We'll be changing a few things here and there because this is the Pubg Mobile League games, and we have to sacrifice a few things here and there just to make this amazing and epic. All right, so we have the players there from Night Guardians. They have a fan called Scopy King, who's been saying from the word go that they're the ones getting the chicken dinner. I mean, he has not lost hope for this team. I don't know what this team gave him, but he's always here daily saying that the team that is going to get the chicken dinner, it is the Night Guardians. So kama ni hivyo, Night Guardians, jamaneni, please. Do not disappoint your guy. Just give him that chicken dinner. He needs it from you guys. So where we have right now the players from Blitz, they have F4M with them as well. Mountain Nuevo looking a little bit crowded. Hitman there has been spotted. You can see Blitz are trying to scope where they are. They're trying to see if they can do anything about it. If they can make or rather, if they can show us that, for now, F4M, to be honest, they have not really performed how we expect them to, because F4M is a good team, guys. I'm not even lying. It's how do I put this? It's nitaisemaje, hiyo kitu ya you have to keep your game high the same way you showed us. Ni kama watu wanaonekana wako na skills. Usianze kutu disappoint saizi yenye tumeanza ku vouch for each other, you understand? So please F4M, they need to show us what they can do. They need to show us the skills, because we know how good they are. We know how good they have been, and they can do better. That's something I know. They can do better. All they need to do is just be as active as they were before. They used to be very aggressive. They used to go in for that fight. They always went in for that push. They got their chicken dinner. So I don't know what has happened, but we need to see more of F4M, right? And let's look at STR as well. So let's see how this is going to be happening. I saw someone saying big up to BMG from South Sudan. Okay. Where is Bulade? Anyway, wacha nisitajane niingie kwa shida. But yeah, I think it is nice to have people from South Sudan with us as well. As long as you're in Kenya, you're Kenyan. Hiyo ingine tutaambiana siku ingine, okay? But of course, welcome to the live stream, my good people. Make sure you do the necessary, and that is subscribe if you yet to do so. Like the live stream link, share share the girl, like the live stream and share the live stream link, and of course leave a comment up or tuambie which team do you think is going to be getting the chicken dinner for the third game of the night. If you get the right prediction, you stand a chance of winning 300 Kenya shillings worth of airtime, because Q made that prediction very, very late, so of course it was a little bit delayed. I hope no one will do that again, because once the game begins, Tushaona fights the happen, you cannot make a prediction anymore. You have to say it as soon as it begins, okay? As soon as imeanza, wewe fanya the necessary. Make sure you do the necessary. Give your prediction. There's also RP there to be given out. Just make sure once you make your prediction for the for the first game, make sure the next game when you predict, pray to the heavens and make your prediction right, and then you stand a chance of winning that RP. Since niliitisha nikaambiwa ambia mtu wako, nikasema it's fine. It's fine. Kama utaki kupeana, it's fine. Element, the oldest moderator in my channel. I think Element was here when I started streaming, and alikuanga tu anakaanga hapo. Sayo quality. If you watch those lives, you laugh. But you know what? I appreciate each and every one of you, the new subs, the old subs. Nyote karibuni sana. Bado hatujamaliza hiyo debate. So mmesema Tanzania ndio wale wase. Mimi, I can proudly say Tanzania haiwezi piga Kenya. As long as tuweke Kiul, tuweke Zaba, tuweke Kingara, tuweke Shroud, tuweke nani mwingine ni TDM Lord Kenya. Ule jamaa wa S7 anaitwa nini? Oh my god, Aizo bas. As long as you put Aizo, we wacheni maana hatuwezi finywa. Napenda sana kusema sisi hatuna skills. Tuko na mdomo hatukatai, but our skills are also there. Our skills are somewhere along the line. Yani we can do it. Bora asitulete kuna watu wengine naonanga wakicheza TDM pale tiki-tak. I don't know. I was the one who made the deadly prediction, but msiniweke credo. It was you. Okay. Nikupe prediction uniwai punch. I don't know. For this third game, my prediction goes to the least team anyone can expect to win. I'd say my prediction goes to mi sijaikuwa na difficulty ya kumake prediction kama sai. Even watu usikia wakiekelea. I cannot do that. I don't think it's in me. But probably I'd say STR, they could get a chicken dinner again for sure. If they do the same passive gameplay and then come and be a little bit aggressive when the game is about to end, they can definitely pull a chicken dinner if they do the same skill. But then now we have the Road to Glory, and they have encountered the players from Inhale Tempo, and they'll be going in for that push. Loopy, they're quite low. RTG leader. Looking at Loopy right now. Also, Loopy is the leader for the team that is Inhale Tempo. So the two leaders are looking at each other, and one of them is, of course, going to go back slowly. Tixi exposing himself there to the RTG players. One of their teammates is quite close to them, and that is L77K, and of course is going to be pushed here by the players from RTG. They are aware that someone is here. He has to be careful. He might be exposing himself to leader as well. He goes in for that push. The S12K does connect, taking him all the way back to lobby. But then again, we have the Pubg spotting the player from RTG going towards his teammates, using an Uzi without an extend mag. That is where you go wrong, my friend, and trying to spray that same gun. Hata miss kuangini maybe a game lakini najijua. You have a pre-net there from might just be a Kobe on the player from RTG, and you can see them trying to go in for that push. Dixie is down. Kipto does get knocked there by Loopy. They're getting surrounded right now. Zamzam going in for that push. Loopy being the only person remaining. UMP in his hand does get a knock on leader. He's getting the rotations right now. He's getting every single player down one by one. He's making every single call, and he's doing the right thing. RTG Zamzam going in for that push. S12K Loopy is down, and one person remains standing. Dixie quite low, and he does get that knock on the player from RTG. Perfect jump shot. He does get all the bullets to connect. He does get the knock, and now he has to heal up before the last player from RTG goes in for that push. Otherwise, it is going to be GG's for the RTG players, with now Tixi healed up. He'll be trying to go in for that fast and a push. Does get the damage on RTG. Mood quite low. Tixi, you have the upper hand right now. He is low. You can go in for that push as long as he has no shotgun. You'll be able to get the pre-fires connecting on the last player from RTG. He's still trying to get the fast happening there. Loopy calls in for that revive, and of course Mood sees the same opportunity and gets to heal up and as well try and get a revive, because there's always a power in numbers. But then immediately Moody does go in for that push. Mood should have focused on that revive. As soon as he realized he's not getting pushed by not 1HT but Inhale Tempo, he should have gotten that revive, and they somehow stopped because that revive has taken a little bit too long compared to how long a revive takes in PUBG Mobile. So now the two players have revived their teammates, and now back to a duo. Tixi going in for that push on Moody. Let's see who's going to be getting the wipe here, because now Modi had the upper hand. He got the revive. He has his teammates. But then even for Inhale Tempo, they also had the upper hand. The nade from Kipto does connect, and now they have just one person remaining. Now it's going to be Tixi. The pre-fires for Modi do not connect at all, but then it still goes in for that push. Tixi, what is your plan? Kipto is also there trying to go in for that push on this last player from Inhale Tempo. They're coming in every single corner, getting the pre-fires on this guy. They're not letting him breathe. Basically, no one wants this guy to survive. Kipto with the shotgun, missing every single shot there. We have Moody coming from the back. Kipto quite low. Tixi getting the pressure, and just like that, he was too panicked to be able to survive this fight. But then good play from you, Tixi. But then unfortunately, it is going to be GG's, and better luck in the last game of the night. As usual, predictions ziingie. Predictions zikuje, my people. We need to see who's going to be getting the right prediction 2 times in a row. We'll be seeing who does that. Tycoonz Esports, they're losing a couple of players to the Invisibles. For now, I know some people will be making prediction. Rebora to watch. See, what? Who else is watching the live in 4K? Oh, the live is working on 4K, Jamal. I know some devices won't pick the 4K, so you can, if you put 1080 because it's too high, some of you will not see the difference in quality. But if your device picks up the change, it will definitely work, because on my end it's beautiful. So you have TYC Moha, that Tycoonz Esports have been eliminated by the players from Invisibles. Invisibles say wanna dominate, but for how long? Neds amesema leo Invisibles labda washinde poa. Kutoka hapo hakuna kitu kingine. Ni washinde poa na mambo yaendelee yalivyo, okay? Yani mambo ya Invisibles. Neds amesema haiwezi, and the zone is about to close in. We still have 16 teams in the game. I don't know about Group A and Group C. Sijui, it's either Group C has very aggressive people and they're really putting the pressure for Group A, ama yani it's just different. There is some pressure there, and of course pia kesho will be seeing the same pressure. Kutakuwa na a lot of people coming, you know, third party fights. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Them days, but I'm glad to see the upgrades. Mean meko away from mobile games. Kiasi since, oh, you built a PC. Awesome. Congratulations. That's really nice of you. Congratulations, honestly. Enjoy your PC build. Some of us, it's ndoto bado. But one day for sure. I usually believe in a one day. There's, like they say in those, they're called what? My wanetangwa nani? Kwani TikTok nimekuwa mzee ama ni nini, but there are people who give advice on TikTok and Instagram. They're called, there's a name they're called, so there's this phrase they like saying, one day and day one. So for me now it's one day, so when I get to that where I want to be, we'll be talking about day one. Hey, you're a motivational speaker. Anyway, no. So far, we don't have any action. That's why you're hearing me yapping literally anything that comes to mind. But for the predictions, we've seen who's made the prediction. I really want to know, muniambie, nijue tu, what do you guys think of Uganda? Can Uganda beat us? Tukiletwa Ugandans. Now, I'm not sure, we don't know how good Ugandans are. That's the problem. But if we're put in the same lobby as Ugandans, can they destroy us? Can they show us dust? I really want to know that. So if the Dark Tempers, they're taking on the players from Night Raids. They have gotten a couple of eliminations on their side. Deadly Dead getting another knock on the players from the Night Raids. I want to see where the Night Raids are as of now, because it seems like Kong has been eliminated as well. I don't know if all of them have been eliminated. Actually, yes, they have. And the players from Dark, are now finally catching up. They are engaging in fights. They're getting the points up. They need every single elimination to count in this game, because every point counts. Group A, this is your last chance to qualify. I hope you're working towards it right now. I have the players there from Blitz are getting closer to the players from Invisibles. I don't know if Recon is aware that someone is there, but you can see the Crazy Hearts actually expose themselves. And now Rashiano going for that push. Rashani, you have to be careful, because Nades alisema pia wewe labda ushinde poa, and it has been jinxing you still from the beginning of the game. We are yet to see you in your element and how good you can become in the game and how aggressive you can get. So let's see if that's going to be the case here. The nade does fly in. Recon literally near, really close to that nade, but then it doesn't really help him at this point. The nade doesn't really connect from Rashiano, and the push will be happening there. Fast knocking from Rashiano. I don't know what Blitz is up to. They seem to be moving around a lot here. They don't really have some sort of strategy in how they're going to be taking on this fight. And other players from Invisibles have finally gotten in. Shakid Sporting, that is a player that is epic, not even epic, OG 365, taking him down. That means only two players remain standing, Outlaw and his teammate Nar. And immediately Nar's immediate reaction is to go far away from this fight, and just like that, Blitz have been eliminated by the Invisibles. Easy. And the fourth phase of the zone going towards the fifth phase of the zone. That is where the damage is going to be. That is where all the fights are about to happen. You can see vile zone watu wameshikana, wamekaribiana vibaya tena sana. And as usual, if you're here in the live stream, karibu sana, it is your girl Mitch Gaming. I hope you've hit the like button, guys. Please ensure the number of people watching is the same as the number of likes. That's all I'm asking for. The like button is literally on your screen. You can see it. Tap on it and continue watching the live. It will not affect your quality anyway, or even your experience as you watch the game. We have the players from Deadly right next to the players there from YCEE You have the FAAMXJOD. They also seem to be taking on a fight there, but then Deadly Dex with the flank will be spotting the players there from YC. He has the upper hand here to stop them from going in for that push pass, knocking from Deadly Dex. And it is an immediate thrust there, trying to get the thrust happening real quick. Deadly Dex has to be careful. We can see the sprays here coming from the players from Epic. They are third part in this fight. Immediately Dex sees this. He takes his vehicle and changes his position. Beautiful reflex there from him. And we have the players from Deadly ensuring that they get the thrust there on their knocks on the YC team. They have the players from Epic joining the party. They want to make it hard for players from Deadly, but then Bastyles need Deadly. They know what they're doing, and 2 knocks in. Who is getting these knocks and where are you? And it's going to be really hard here for the YC players to survive, because RTG is third part in the fight. Invisibles are taking on Epic. Watu wamepatana. The zone is getting smaller. Literally everyone is everywhere in this game. Epic, they're getting a knock because also Epic are getting some damage on the players from Deadly. So what is your plan, Epic? What are you planning to do? Because the players from Invisibles have a talent, and that is they are the best when it comes to third party fights. For now, it seems like the players from YC are losing players one by one. 0 is down. That means 1 person remains standing. YC Jogo, a really good player, lakini leo anaona dust. YC Jogo, what's not happening? Pressure ni ya nini? Nani anakupa stress hivi? Who? Invisibles different breed? I doubt it. What Invisibles? I don't know. They have bullied me all my life. I cannot support them. No. Can never be me. But then we have their Shark Kid getting off. They have to be careful because the BMGs are right behind them. They will be third party in this fight. Epic players are down, and we have BMG Madman. Yes, Madman getting that knock on the player from Invisible, taking him all the way back to lobby. They are watching this fight from far. Zaba getting the damage on his side. Rashano is down. Zaba is basically 0 HP right now. Literally anything, even if the Sandstorm comes in the game, is going to get the damage on this guy. But then when did the Sandstorm come? When did it stop passing in Miramar? When did that change? I haven't seen it in a very long time, the competitive scene, even in the game. Is it still there? I think it was a really nice update. I don't know why PUBG removed it. It was nice. Sometimes it was very disadvantageous in terms of fights, because you can be having a really heavy fight and then the Sandstorm eliminates you guys while you're taking on the fight. So I guess that's why they removed that from the game, but it was a really nice feature to have in the game. Parobig new fan. Karibu. Welcome to the live stream. There we have Epic getting the damage on Q. Q in the reflex there does get another knock. The S12K does not meet. It does not miss for Q. He's the man with the S12Ks, with the DBSs, but then Habibi, come to Dubai. Kul, how you feeling? And that is Kul having been taken back to lobby. And so far we have just 9 teams remaining. We're in the 5th phase of the zone, and you can see the damage there from Deadly Dex getting the knock here. Is it going to be a chicken dinner back to back for Deadly Clan? Because things are looking deadly. Oh, someone gave Voke a sniper. Oh, it's about to get a little bit nasty right now, because Deadly Voke is a really good sniper. We have seen him dominating before with his M24 in his hand. He has always been doing that thing. He's always dominating. So let's go. Let's see if that's going to be the case. BMG, they're trying to make it to the safe zone, but the player there from Dark has exposed himself, and you can see the players from BMG getting the damage on the players from Dark as they're trying to make it to the safe zone tower. Quite exposed there. Lola is trying to get this race to connect there, but then it doesn't really connect. He goes and lies down directly. He's spotting the player from Epic, taking that elimination from here. Now he can engage against the player from Epic. Lola, you have to be careful, because as soon as the player from Epic looks at you, he's going to make sure he gets that knock. Coming towards you. 7 teams remaining. The zone is about to close in. We're in the 6th phase of the zone. The damage will be there. All the SL ladies are still in the game. Let's go, girls. And they are still dominating. They get the knock there on the left for FAAMXJOD. Kyra, perfect spray for coming from her, coming from this side. They have to move. The zone is about to close in. FOM, they have changed their position. SL will be able to make it to the safe zone. YCEE Esports, 2 players down. 1 person remains standing. That is Feroz. Feroz, find a strategy. Feroz, come on. find your strategy, find your angles. You can see the players from SL Girls. You are aware of their position. You know where they are. They are baiting you with your Nox teammates. They want you to go for that revive. Someone is that part in this fight. BMG is finally closing in, and now BMGs will be the team that will be making it quite hard for people to make it to the safe zone. They're really, really close to the safe zone right now, and all they need to do is stop every single team from making it to the safe zone. SL Girls, what is your plan? YCEE Esports, what is your plan? BMG, how are you planning to survive this without losing any more players? The 5 teams remaining. Where are the other teams right now? Habibi, FAAMXJOD, 1 person remains standing. STR as well, 1 person is still in the game. V Maestro, what is your plan? The Nox players there for YCEE Esports, that is Nako, has been eliminated by the zone. The zone is getting a little bit smaller right now. V Maestro doesn't want to expose himself. He's holding the same place. Habibi, be careful, the nade might just connect. Maestro does get it. No, it is basically a vendetta there. No, what it does look like that, but then no. But then that is an elimination for an elimination. The nade connects, the spray connects. Both players go back to lobby together. They basically carried each other on their backs, and they said twendeni nyumbani. So the people who made the prediction for BMG and SL, you're clenching your everything, and you're hoping that these teams get the chicken dinner, because if they do, 300 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. Oh, no. Oh, it was Jamal. Oh, it's 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. And let's see if it's going to be yours or not. BMGs, there is no mercy. And Madman, they have the SL Girls right in front of them. Kyra, Mio, and Mimoido. Beautiful ladies. Ish! They have made it to the last fight, so probably they'll be getting the chicken dinner, or someone else will. So acha tuone who that will be, and we'll be understanding how good these ladies are when it comes to the PUBG mobile competitive scene. Mambo yanachemka. Violence. Let's get it. So let's keep on liking the live, guys. Let's make it to 70 likes. I believe yesterday's live made it to 70, so we can try 80. So if you've watched the live, you yet to like the live stream, please, I'm asking you to just go ahead and do so. Like the live. Please make sure the live likes match the people watching. That will be amazing. All you have to do is just like the live. We have nades. They're coming from the BMGs. For BMG right now, they are a full team. They have the numbers. A nade is getting cooked up. The ladies need to be careful because the nades are really coming in to be hot here. Kyra, oh, Big Man with a Kobe on that side. Mimoido immediately getting a knock on Big Man. She gives the fucking cover. She goes in for that push. A nade is connected, but then the spray is also connected. Mimoido is down without just one lady remaining. That is Mio and the BMGs. The BMGs get the winner chicken dinner. Game 3 has finally come to an end, and we have the BMGs getting the win here, getting a total of 8 eliminations in the bag. What have I said? 8 eliminations and the chicken dinner. BMGs, big up to you guys. I believe there's someone who came in the comment section and said that BMGs will be getting the chicken dinner when it came to game 2. I don't know if he came and still predicted again, but I've not seen him predicting again. I believe it was, is he called, he used to be called what? Oh, damn it, I cannot remember his name, but he's part of the BMGs. But then you have a chicken dinner there from BMG coming in second of the SL ladies, 2 eliminations, and the third we have FAAMXJOD, 11 eliminations. Nice. Fourth we have STR, they have 2 eliminations. 5 we have YCEE Esports 3, 6 Dark Tempers 4, 7 Epic 1, 8 Deadly Clan 6, 9 RTG 7, 10 Invisibles. They have 12 eliminations. 11 CX0, 12 YC2, 13 Assassinators 0, 14 Night Guardians 1, 15 Blitz 0, 16 Night Raids 0, 17 TYC 0, and then 18 we have Inhale Tempo with 2 eliminations. Going a lot with 6 defeats, we have none other than F4M Hitman, Best Companion and 2 rescues, Epic 46k, and then finish up with the final elimination, none other than BMG Madman. Well, that is it for the third game of the night. We have one more game to go, and then we'll be calling it a night. So before we do that, let's please try and make it to 80 likes, and then we can have a very amazing night tonight. So far, let's take a quick break. As usual, share the live stream link, like the live if you are to do so, hit the sub button, turn on the notification bell, because we'll be having even more exciting games coming your way. Okay, it is a call. A call is the player who made the right prediction, but then the second game, but then he did not do that in this third game. So I hope he does make the prediction the fourth game. But for now, we still don't have anyone getting 2 predictions. my days. Poleni guys, I didn't even realize they had not transitioned. Imejipia story pale kwa background. But anyway guys, welcome back to the live stream. We are back for the last game of the night, and that is Erangel. We have watched through game 1, game 2, game 3. Excuse me, and kidogo tu. Probably will switch off the screen. Okay, it hasn't. Perfect. So we have seen game 1. We were surprised that we had STR Esports getting the chicken dinner. And then we went to game 2, and the players there from Deadly Clan came in and decided to dominate that game. And they got the chicken dinner. That was in Erangel, okay? And now that we are in game 4, game 3, we also watched it for a while. We thought the SL girls are going to be getting the chicken dinner, and then the table turned and the players from BMG got that beautiful chicken dinner, with no one making any prediction that the BMGs will be getting the chicken dinner. And then we came to the last game of the night now, and we do not know what is going to be happening. The flight path looks a little bit similar to the one we had in the first game. It did come from the southern side of Erangel going towards places around Pubg, and it has done the same thing for the last game of the night. Please pardon my cat, inadhani mkono yangu ni demu yake na sijui ndamsaidia aje, so please pardon him for now. Okay, so it seems like a fight has already started, and the players from YCEE Esports already have lost one of their teammates. Bile as well has been knocked, and now we have just one person remaining. That is from Team 17. Actually, 2 is getting pushed here quite low, and he tries to go in for that push, and he does get knocked here. And now just one person remains standing. That is Warnako, watching this fight from afar. And of course, his immediate reflex is to avoid this fight as much as he can. Have the players there from in Hell Tempo. They have a team around them as well. And that is going to be the team from Team 10, that is Hanad, and his teammates, that is from the Night Guardians. So far, they have lost a lot of their teammates. With just Hanad remaining there, he can still get the knock. He does get the knock there on Pog, take him all the way back to lobby. His teammates as well are still closing on him here, but then unfortunately they do not have any weapons, and they have made the right call to go as far away from this fight as possible. It is the last game of the night. These teams know that this is their last chance, especially the teams from Group A. They know that this is their last chance of getting the points, and they have decided to become a little bit aggressive with that fight, with already one team being eliminated, Dark Tempers. I don't even know how fast that happened, but then it seems like they have been taken back to lobby. Looking at the place here in Primorsk, YCEE taking on the players from Night Raids. A fight did take place here, and you can see that there is a couple of knocks there, but they have not been able to get the thrust happening yet on their side. Nakwambia, streaming needs passion. Yani oni mimi hata sijui hata na stream aje na Kenya na napumua na kwenye naongelea. Hi. Anyway, it is what it is there, guys. As you're watching, 2 likes to 70 and then 10 likes to 80. That's all I'm asking for. Nothing even more. Unless you want to like press a number to bless me like earlier yesterday. It's working. But so far we have the players from Invisibles, and look at the players from Night Guardians. Probably going to be engaging in that fight against them because they know they are quite low there. They do not have enough ammo on their side, or rather any weapons to use. And now Hanad is down. Terra doesn't want to move a muscle. He has no weapon on his side. He cannot engage at any point. He's low in terms of everything from ammo to meds. He doesn't have anything to engage in this fight with. And of course Rushiano lazima akue tuna balance. Rushiano amjapata chicken dinner hata game moja as Invisibles. What is your plan? Last game, make a prediction. The person who gets it right, 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. Seems like the RP pia hii game itapita tu hivyo because no one has made the right prediction twice in a row. Lakini Claudio ni uchoyo bana. Tuambie tu to make prediction tu before game ianze. Sasa hii unatuambia sijui tungoje sijui nini. Mimi nani bo. YC for this. OP Abeli says YC for this. Wacha tutaona mambo yanachemka, mambo yanakuwa moto moto. The SL girls, I know as usual Kyra will be the one to make the prediction. Oh damn, I know why my cat is crying. Just give me a second. Pole. I hope I've not missed any battle. I really hope I've not missed any battle. But we are back. So this is the last game of the night, okay? Make your prediction. 500 correct prediction. For me? Ah, shit. Hello? Nikiwaambia nilikalia headphone yangu katika into mwezi amini. What? It's the one that is talking, by the way. That's the impressive part about my JBL headset. Akwambia hizi kampuni zote. Redmi, I used their phone for the longest time. JBL, the same type thing with the headphones. Wanafaa tu kuniita kando mkutano. Waniambia mimi ndio nikae hapo nikiwatestia vitu juu. How I can maintain things is unbelievable. But si uende ndo ile maji yako lulu. Kaangalia ipaka. Ahi. Nitakuuza. For sale. If you want lulu, he's for sale. He does not respect your water bottle. So we have Invisibles. They're getting on the players from CX there. They are doing a car chase right now. Raven, Murid, and Pubg are really trying to get away from these guys as much as they can. But then the players from Invisibles, ni kama hiyo washtui hata kidogo. Actually, they have changed their rotation. They have stopped going towards them and have decided to go back and re-strategize, and then they're probably going to be looking for that team again, but not right now. So for now, they are focusing on another thing, and that is probably a chicken dinner for the Invisibles. I'm not sure. Walisha give up, Jamal. Hakuna mtu make the right prediction. But then YC Frank there does land here on time, getting a knock on the players from TYC. But then you can see TYC players are getting closer. YC Frank there with a knock on Story. No way, TYC Storm right now being the only person remaining on the YC players. The YC player Frank there spotting TYC Storm, almost getting a knock on TYC Storm, but then unfortunately YC player has been eliminated, meaning TYC players stand a chance of engaging in a fight in the near future when it comes to the last game of the night. Looking at the BMGs are taking on a fight here against the players from Inhale Tempo. One of them is already down. Loopy going in for that push, quite low while going in for that push, and easy wipe there for Madman just but a tap, and he gets the last player from 1HT all the way back, from Inhale Tempo, sorry, all the way back to lobby. Toka hapa, chukue maji yako huko. Imagine, me sijui paka tutaifanyia nini, guys. Is there anyone who wants a cat for sale? The other one says yatapeana. Mepigana huko na paka mwitu hadi imekuwa sijui aje. So we have CX Esports in school compound. I don't think anyone is around them for now. But when we look at the players, they're from Blitz. They are in the blue zone. They are in shelter. Probably going to be exposed to a lot of zone damage. Depending on how the zone moves here, they are going to be exposed to a lot of zone damage. But let's see how this is going to be working out for them. The BMGs as well. They have a team right in front of them, that is the Invisibles. Probably a team that will be looking to engage in a fight against them if they get a chance to. My question is, whose skin is this in the Invisibles team? Because everyone goes for that buggy. They come to that one player and they tell that player confidently, I just need a skin, okay? So for me, I'd say my prediction, Deadly Clan. Jusasata, I don't even know who to predict for anymore. You predict this side, it goes this way. If you go this side, it goes that. Even you become this you become discouraged. So I understand when people don't make a prediction because they don't think they can get it right. But if you want to make a prediction, please go ahead and do so. It's easy to get 100k shillings worth of airtime. Just make your prediction. Looking at Pachinki, we have one team there. They have the BMGs getting closer to them as well. Looking at the sides where we have the Night Guardians, and they have all their teammates eliminated, and just one person remains standing, and that is Terra. Tycoonz Esports passing by where they are right now. Night Trades as well. They have lost all their teammates, and now Icon is the only person standing from their team. Shelter is still occupied by F4M. I don't know where the ladies went to. They made a really wide rotation. They went all the way from military base. They are coming towards the RTG players. There will be a fight happening here. Depending on what happens, there will be a fight happening there. YCEE comes in just after his team is wiped out, and he says STR Esports for the win. I think that is it. Let's close the prediction because now people are making predictions when the game has already continued. Ain't no way, guys. Ain't no way. Okay? Ain't no way you're making late predictions. Sawa? That is not allowed. But for Cloudy, bado leo hajapeana RP. Tomorrow is the last day for the semi-finals. So pia kesho, kujeni mpeane predictions zenu. Labda kesho ndio siku yako. I hope as you're watching the live, you're hydrating because your streamer is hydrating. Not because she wants to, but she has to. You water bottle in it. Okay, I'm hydrated. Let's continue the game. Let's see which team will be impressing us for the last game of the night. The zone is about to close it again. The battle is about to begin. People are now ready to engage in fights. So let's see what will be happening here. Blitz has a team that is passing by right next to them. That is the FAAMXJOD. So we'll be seeing whether that fight will be happening or not. Team 20 players, Blitz, have made it to the compound finally. And for STR, we have someone in the comment section there, YCEE saying that STR Esports will be getting the chicken dinner. I made that prediction, but they didn't give me that chicken dinner, so I've changed to Deadly. So let's see if Deadly will be the one giving me the chicken dinner for the last game of the night. But then for epic players here that can see Abeli, I'm so sorry, these things happen, man. Nakwambia Abeli alipredicta kwanza lakini imomanje. That's really sad. But if someone predicts a belly and they don't get it, I'll give you the 100k shillings worth of airtime. I'll give it to you just for usisikie vibaya, okay? Just for that, I'll give it to you. Don't worry about it. But then again, guys, like the live. Ni nani anaangalia roof? So STR. And my phone is about to tell me to stop using the phone because it has showed the bed notification. But haitafanya hivyo sai, it will kick me off out after 1 hour. Excuse me. So we have Team Epic, that is, they are looking at the players from STR, and even as they look at the players from STR, there's a team right behind them. Habibi has been knocked, that is from FAAMXJOD. Habibi is down, and the revive will be happening here for sure. But then STR Esports, they are surrounded literally from every side, from the northern side, even on the southern side, they have a team right behind them. They should be careful because right now, if Epic sees a chance, they might just go in for that push. But then this last game, Kilamtu anataka kujibamba. No one wants to go in for that fight. No one wants to be the person that takes on the early fights. 13 teams remaining. 5 have been eliminated already. They started as 18 teams. Now we have just but 13 remaining. And from these 13, hakuna mtu anataka kuengage in any fight. But you know what? PUBG is a fair game. As long as the zone continues moving, they will be forced to engage in a fight. Whether they like it or not, they will be forced to engage in a fight. And we'll be seeing how this goes. I will be seeing whether we'll be having basically the players from STR. Is it Epic? Is it Deadly? Is it Nitrates? Is it Invisibles? Which team will be giving us the chicken dinner? Invisibles are still moving around here in the map. Miss Jiba, they're planning Invisibles. If you try and understand what their strategy is, utachoka. In fact, you will stop even watching the game and you will go sleep. But acha tuendelee kuangalia na tujiambie this or that team will be the one that is getting the chicken dinner. But let's continue enjoying the game. As usual, if you're here in the live stream, make sure you like the live, share the live stream link, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can stay as updated as possible. Turn on the notification bell. As long as we go live, you will be notified as soon as we go live. But let's see how this plays out. Invisible player Shakida na jibamba tu ni sawa tu. Jifurahishe kabisa. Lakini ukipatwa hapo na Deadly, wataonyesha styles deadly and you will be taken back slowly, my guys. But hiyo si yangu ya kusema. Mkasema Uganda hatuwezi. Yani you guys think that you do know there is a PUBG mobile official East Africa community, right? Mnajua hiyo? Mtafinywa. Umeona vile Uganda uko na mazgwembe wewe. Imagine sasa wakuwe nazo in reality kwa game. Oh, dust. Anyway, wacheni tutaona. We'll be having a chance here to do a game against them. So let's see how that plays out. Finally, FAAMXJOD does take on the players from Epic. 46 is down, 47k, and his teammates will be forced to get that cover on their teammate as they get the revive happening. But then FAAMXJOD and his teammate, what is your strategy? Epic players will be closing in. They want to get the comeback happening right now. Another knock is in the Invisibles. Like I said, it is a talent for the Invisibles, a third party R5. They have spotted the players from Epic. The player from FAAM, you have to be careful. Roshiana is watching you from the back. We have the SL ladies as well closing in there. SL Kyra gets a knock on Zabra, and now Tokyo and the teammates will be going in for that push. Kill perfect Kobe on Tokyo, goes in immediately and makes sure to get the thirst, and Kyra now having that kill there, going in for that. Let's go, Kyra, all the way back to lobby, because your teammate faced the same fate and Kilda does get knocked and thirsted. Another players from Invisibles are getting closer. They want to go in for that push. Kyra waiting by the stairs, going in for that push again on the players from Invisibles. Shakid right outside the house here, trying to strategize how he's going to be going in for that push. And nades are flying in, but then they don't really connect. Invisible players are getting closer. Zaber has been revived. Shakid getting a nade cooked up. It's gonna be a Kobe. The nade doesn't really connect. Kyra, Shakid is cooking up the nade right in front of you. Just go ahead and get the knock on this guy. The nade does connect and Kyra is in lobby, but then that knock and fast on kill was just to perfection. Their kill was being a little bit well playful with that push, and it did lead him to go back to lobby. Very unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think that was his part of his plan. I don't think that is how the fight was supposed to go, but it sometimes happens, and we know when that happens, mambo inakuanga tricky. Yeah. Hi Milo, person, are you good? So this is the interesting part. You see the vote there for have you liked? They're 100 plus, but the likes are at 70, guys. Why? Like the live. Anyway, M-Pesa number is also working. Thank you. So we have just 12 teams remaining, and we want to see how these teams are going to be playing, how they want to make their rotation, which fights are they going to be taking. YCEE Esports taking on the BMGs. We also want to see that, and of course it's going to be a little bit interesting how these fights transpire, which team is going to be surviving, which team will be giving us the chicken dinners. We want to see all of that happening on the screens tonight. Epic having one of the players from Epic, that is a 47k, holding this compound. But then you can see STR here. Every single building has one player from STR Esports waiting on Epic player 47k to make a mistake, and then that push will definitely be happening. It seems like the players from FAAM have gone towards the players from Invisibles. We have the fast knock there on Shakid. He is down, but then FAAM players are quite far out. They wouldn't be able to get closer to the players from Invisibles. The revive has taken place. Shakid is finally up, and they will be trying to make the rotations here just to go away from this fight as much as they can. The Invisibles players have to be careful. Deadly Clan, excuse me, is also here. So let's see what is going to be happening. Kill, what do you mean you know why finish? Bruh. You are there. You are there. You are there. But let's see how this happens. Let's see how this happens, whether the Invisibles players will be getting the chicken dinner, or the same message from Nades will stick, saying that Leo, the only thing the players from Invisibles will do is kushinda poor. So let's see if that's going to be the case. But then here in Pochinki by the school, we have Deadly Clan, we have the players from Team 20, that is Blitz, and also from Team 9, that is FAAMXJOD, BMG, Madman. They are taking on the players from YCEE Esports. So there is a fight happening where we have the players from BMG. Deadly Clan might just be encountering the players from FAAM. Kevo passing by, where we have the player from FAAM as well. Literally every single team right now needs to make it to the safe zone. Deadly Clan passing by the vehicles. FAAM doing the same rotation. Tycoonz Esports living Pochinki. All these teams are in Pochinki. Epic as well is here. STR Esports is also here. Why is everyone in Pochinki? What is happening? Is there like free shawarma or something? So I understand why people are here, because I'll also be here. But let's see. Who is what? Someone to take the comment there for you. He said Mbonanja kills, and then take the clip where kill. We'll talk about that later. What? Beautiful knock there by the S12K from BMG Big Man. Does get a knock and an immediate thrust, and we can see the player still going in for that push. Big Man waiting patiently with the S12K. Oh no, it doesn't really get to be fair on time, and then the DBS there from the player from F4M does connect, and BMG has been taken back to lobby. That is not even for F4M, it is it was F4M and then someone third party that fight. But let's see what is going to be happening now, because BMG has already lost one of the teammates, that is Big Man, and Madman there has been spotted. We can see the sprays they are connecting. Madman, you can see the sprays are connecting. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you changing your position? You need to smoke this place and move, but then they do not, because invisible players are right above them on the hill there, and they can see these people easy peasy, quite open there. They can be able to get that elimination easily without even hassling it. Like I was saying, get that comment from Kill, okay? He said Mbonanja kills, and then go to Erangel right outside Yesnaya. When he took the eliminations for Inhale Tempo, there were 2 players knocked by YCEE Esports. Nakwambia Kill was ready to die with those 2 eliminations. Kill, Mbonanja kills, explain. So STR will be the ones they are engaging in a fight. I don't know about STR, but I hope they are trying to get another chicken dinner, because someone already vouched for them to get the winner chicken dinner. So we'll be seeing whether that's going to be the case or not. 8 teams remaining. Pochinki quite crowded as of now. Team 20 players, that is Blitz. They are waiting on people to get closer to them. Invisibles is right above them. Shakid they get a knock on FAAMXJOD. Or it seems like Invisibles made it to a compound. They are in the safest place, but then Zaba is outside. The players need to make the rotations. If only the players on the right side, that is Blitz, made a very slow rotation using the hill. They're just out of the vehicle. They would have gotten that elimination on the players from Invisibles. RTG Zamzam coming in from the back. Blitz, you have to be careful. The same strategy I thought will work for them against Invisibles will be the one that will be used against them. And we have the last big far one players been spotted from Blitz there. Perfect spray, trying to get it. That's happening there. And of course, he is a little bit too distracted, and that's an easy elimination for the players from Blitz. And getting the revive on their knocked teammate. There we have the TYC player getting pushed. Fast knock in from the F4M players. Ned is getting cooked up. Might just be a Kobe to confirm that elimination. F4M Hitman just behind his teammate, trying to get the knocks here on TYC, smoking the place here to get the revive on his knocked teammate as well. But then it's not going to be easy to get that revive happening, because right now Pochinki is quite a crowded. Blitz players are also making it to the safe zone. Invisibles, they are quite safe, but then they're not really satisfied with where they are. They want to go closer to where every single team is. And now the fights are happening literally everywhere. TYC players, Storm is down. Moha, they are trying to get the cover. Story as well is still standing. Invisible players closing from the side of the hills here, and you have the TYC players having a hard time making it to the safe zone. F4M players taking on TYC one by one, and that is it for the Tycoonz Esports Deadly Clan. Watching this fight from afar. Habibi fast knocking for Invisibles. Shakid is down. Deadly Clan is not moving a muscle. STR Esports right next to where you have Deadly, and now for Blitz they are exposed. STR trying to get the damage on them right now. Every single team needs the elimination. Every single player, every kill counts, but then even your placement points count. Invisibles, I think that is Invisibles' biggest weakness, getting the placement points. But then you have Invisible player Rashiano is getting 2 tries best here to have as many knocks as possible for his team. The zone is about to close in. Zaber and his teammates need to get closer towards the safe zone. As of now, we have just less than 30 minutes, and the zone will start moving. Deadly Dexter does get knocked, and for STR, they're holding just one compound, a whole team, not even a compound, a building, a whole team. One grenade, not even one. If every single player from your team throws grenades towards these guys, it is as easy as getting a wipe on even 2 of them or all of them, depending on how good you are when it comes to hearing when people change their position and when they make the rotation in the compounds. You should be able to hear if you have good earphones or headsets. That's the closer. Fast knocking there from STR. I don't think his teammates will be able to get a revive, because Apo Kwenyame Nokiwa, it is impossible to survive. Deadly Clan, they're trying to make it to the safe zone. They have been spotted. They have been stopped. STR Esports might just be going for that chicken dinner, second chicken dinner in a row, but then F4M have decided that is not going to be the case. F4M stopping the players, trying to make it to the safe zone. Zaba goes in for that push, gets a knock on Hitman here. Zaba, I told you the players from Invisible is quite sneaky there. We can see Zaba doing the same thing, doing a little bit of a sneaky play here. Does come in the vehicle and makes it a little bit easy to get that knock happening. His teammate Shakir is down, and that leaves just just one person remaining from the Invisibles. Is it going to be STR? Is it going to be Invisibles? Is it going to be FAAMXJOD? Are they finally waking up? Zaber quite low. The nade does connect. They need to cook up another nade, and it will be GG's for Zaber. But is that nade coming in or not? Zaber holding the same place. FOM players getting cooked from every single corner. Is it going to be easy, my friends? I don't think so. Zaber trying to go in for that push, DBS in the hand. Zaber is quite patient here, honestly. If he wanted to, he would have gone in for that push. Would have waited for the fast knock to happen towards the players from FAAMXJOD and then connect and push and just engage as much as he can. But then you have Zaber here getting forced to move towards the players from FOM because the zone is quite damaging and it is moving. STR, they will be forced to move as well. They have the numbers, but then is it going to be enough? Zaber going in for that push. Habibi does get knocked there by Zaber. Fast knocking from Zaber, trying to get the second knock again. But then STR Esports watching this fight from afar. STR might just be getting the chicken dinner. And there we go, last game of the night. Chicken dinner back to back. STR Esports. I wish I made this prediction because I made it in Miramar. Oh my days. But I was sure they were going to get another chicken dinner tonight. And they did exactly that. Second chicken dinner in a row for the players from STR. 9 eliminations in the bag. Good stuff from you guys. Winner chicken dinner coming in second. FOM 4 eliminations. Third we have Invisibles. They have a total of 12 eliminations. Fourth we have Deadly Clan 2. 5 we have Blitz with 7. 6 we have TYC 3. 7 Epic 0. 8 RTG 6. 9 CX Esports 0. 10 Night Guardians 1. 11 BMGS 5. 12 Night Trades 1, 13 SL 1, 14 Inhale Tempo 2, 15 YCEE 4, 16 Assassinators 0, 17 War 0, 18 Dark Tempers with 2. Going all out with 5 defeats, RTG Zamzam, Best Companion with 2 rescues, Invisible player Rushiano, and then finisher the final elimination. That is going to be a player from STR, that is D3, getting the last elimination on the last player from F4M. And I believe that is it for tonight's game. It has been nothing but pure drama. Amazing gameplay from every single team. But as we call it a night, I want to thank you guys so much for staying throughout the live stream, for everyone who's commented, for all the likes, for all the shares. I really appreciate you guys. And as we can say, all you can say now is good night. Thank you so much for all the support so far. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, for the last game in the semi-finale. It is going to be Group B versus Group C, and the action will still continue because these are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8, where we carry nothing but talent and action. For now, have yourselves a good night. It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and bye.